How to draw cartoons in comics. Drawing cartoons in comics requires simplified shapes, expressive characters, and dynamic poses. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you get started. Step-by-step guide to drawing cartoons in comics. 1. Start with simple shapes. Break characters into basic forms. Use stick figures to pose characters before adding details. Exercise. Draw different cartoon heads using circles and ovals. 2. Create expressive facial features. Exaggerate eyes, eyebrows, and mouth for emotions. Use thick outlines for a cartoon style. Keep the nose and ears simple. Exercise. Draw a face showing different emotions. 3. Develop a unique character design. Give your character a unique silhouette. Experiment with hairstyles, outfits, and accessories. Keep details bold and readable. Exercise. Design a funny or cute cartoon character from scratch. 4. Create dynamic poses. Use the line of action to make characters look fluid and natural. Avoid stiff poses. Use exaggeration for movement. Exercise. Sketch a character running, jumping, or dancing. 5. Learn basic comic paneling. Use different panel sizes for pacing. Keep speech bubbles clear and readable. Use bold lines and motion effects for impact. Exercise. Draw a 3-panel comic strip with a simple joke or action scene. 6. Add ink and colors. Use bold outlines for a cartoon comic book look. Choose flat colors with shading for depth. Digital artists can use Clip Studio Paint, Procreate, or Photoshop for clean lines. Exercise. Ink and color your cartoon character. Step-by-step tutorials for all the cartoon and comic styles. 1. Chibi characters. Step 1. Draw the basic proportions. Chibi characters have big heads and small bodies. Use a large circle for the head and a small rectangle for the torso. Sketch short arms and legs. They should be small and stubby. Exercise. Draw different head shapes to experiment with unique chibi styles. Step 2. Add facial features. Keep the eyes huge and expressive. Place the mouth low on the face to enhance cuteness. Use simple or tiny noses. Exercise. Draw a chibi face, showing emotions like joy, sadness, or anger. Outline and color. Use clean, thick outlines for a polished look. Keep colors simple and bright. Add shading under the chin and on the clothes for depth. Exercise. Color a chibi character with soft shading. 2. Superhero comics. Step 1. Sketch the superhero pose. Use a stick figure with a strong posture. Keep proportions muscular and dynamic. Use a powerful S-curve or line of action to make the pose feel alive. Exercise. Sketch a superhero flying, punching, or landing dramatically. Step 2. Add details and outfit. Define muscles with bold lines. Add a cape, mask, armor, or emblem. Make sure the costume design is recognizable and unique. Exercise. Design an original superhero costume. Step 3. Inking and coloring. Use sharp, bold lines for comic-style clarity. Use cell shading for a comic book feel. Add dynamic lighting. Exercise. Ink and color. A superhero using comic-style shading. 3. Manga panels and storytelling. Step 1. Set up the panel layout. Use varied panel sizes to control pacing. Big panels equals dramatic moments. Small panels equals fast action. Use speed lines, sound effects, and speech bubbles. Exercise. Create a 3-panel manga strip with a short dialogue or action scene. Step 2. Draw expressive characters. Manga-style faces focus on large, emotional eyes. Use bold black shading for dramatic moments. Use exaggerated poses to enhance storytelling. Exercise. Draw an intense manga reaction shot. Step 3. Add final effects. Use screen tones, speed lines, and ink splashes for impact. Keep speech bubbles clear and readable. Exercise. Finish a small manga page with dialogue and effects for animated-style cartoons. Step 1. Start with simple shapes. Use rounded shapes for a friendly, appealing look. Sketch a big head, small body for cute characters. Exercise. Draw a cartoon character using only circles and ovals. Step 2. Refine the features and expression. Keep eyes large and exaggerated. Make mouths wide for big smiles or frowns. Eyebrows should be very expressive to enhance emotions. Exercise. Draw an animated character making a fun expression. Step 3. Add color and shading. Use soft shading for a 3D effect. Add highlights on the hair and eyes for extra shine. Exercise. Color a cartoon character using soft shading. Here's a list of software, brushes, and digital tools for each drawing style. Best digital art software for cartoons, comics, and anime software. Best for price platforms: Clip Studio, Paint, Manga, Comics, Anime, Inking, one-time purchase. Subscription windows: Mac, iPad, Android. Procreate, digital painting, animation, one-time purchase, iPad, Photoshop, detailed painting. Comics concept art subscription windows: Mac, Krita. Free alternative for digital art and comics, free windows: Mac, Linux, Metabong, Paint, Comic Creation. Manga panels, free windows: Mac, iPad, Android. Toon Boom, Harmony. Professional 2D animation subscription windows. Mac recommendation: Clip Studio Paint is the best for manga, anime, and comics, while Procreate is ideal for cartoon-style illustrations. Best brushes for different styles. 1. Chibi and anime art brushes. Best brushes: soft airbrush, round pencil brush, blush brush. Where to get? Clip Studio Paint assets, store Procreate brush packs. Try this. Use a soft watercolor brush for shading chibi skin tones. 2. Superhero comics brushes. Best brushes: G-Pen. Halftone dots, speedline brushes. Where to get? Clip Studio Paint. Default G-Pen and halftone brushes. Photoshop. Kyle's Comics brushes. Try this. Use hard shading for a true comic book look. 3. Manga panels and storytelling brushes. Best brushes: Mapping Pen. Screen tone brushes, speedline, and burst brushes. Where to get? Clip Studio Paint manga brushes. Krita. Free manga brushes pack. Try this. Use cross-hatching for dramatic shadows in manga. 4. Animated style cartoons brushes. Best brushes: soft round brush. Textured pencil brush, hair and fur brushes. Where to get? Procreate. Disney style brushes. Photoshop. Kyle's animator brushes. Try this. Use layered shading with soft airbrush for a Pixar-like effect. Extra tools to level up your art pose reference apps: Magicozer or Just Sketching. Color palette generators, coolers, co-free comic fonts, Blambut. Animation software: Procreate, Dreams, or Toon Boom.